Hey everybody, I'm the Bigglesworth. Welcome back to Sevtech Ages. We're hanging out here in our cool hunting dimension farm. I got this biome area almost finished. I ran out of olive wood to make the fence posts. So I've got that biome and that biome over there. So we got a little bit more work to do, and then we should have 3 biomes up and running, and we should be able to get all kinds of mob drops. Now I went ahead and lit this area back up. I've got that area open so I can get in there, and I went in and lit this one up as well because we had a bit of a problem. Houston, we got a problem. For some reason, the mobs can fight each other, and a creeper and one of those trumpet skeletons got in a fight, and he blew a hole in the floor. I was kind of concerned about that. I had a feeling that eventually something was going to happen with a creeper, and it would tear a hole in the floor. Now, I haven't had Endermen spawning up here, and as I think about it, Endermen spawning up here could probably be an issue. They might be able to move blocks around as well, but I haven't seen that yet. And I don't think they can move path blocks, so that may not be a big deal. But we may eventually have to swap out these dirt blocks for like, what is this stuff? Green schist? We might have to swap it out for that. Or maybe another block, maybe wood, something that looks nice. But here's what I'm thinking. Okay, isn't there a totem? A totem that stops creepers from exploding? Whoop! I think there is. Or doubling is available later on in the industrial age. The advancement page will lead you through the... Yeah, we know all that in L default, because I always hit the wrong button. Oh, and I hear trumpets, and zombies, and bad guys galore. Let's get running. Everything's just a little jittery today for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if I've got some piece of software that's open. I did one thing, which is I cleared out my hard drive from a bunch of video files. I wonder if there's some fragmenting going on, like maybe it trying to record. Maybe the software. There's just monsters everywhere. But the sun's about to come up, so that's great. So y'all might have seen in the beginning of the video, like when the titles show up. If you haven't, go back and watch it, okay? I think everything's safe. Right over there. Right over there where that book was, there were some crazy mobs, okay? I was filming the intro for the video before this, like I do a little flyover, and I film an intro for titles to show up. I saw these crazy mobs over there, so I went ahead and filmed that intro for this one, because it was just ludicrous. And then as I went off to do some other things, something ended up happening. I guess they despawned or something, but I saw like a lightning bolt go off, and those guys appeared. I kind of wanted to fight them just to see what they were about. Come here, you. Come on. Keep going. Because we got some viewer comments we need to address. Y'all just hang out there, okay? So do I still have it? I don't see it here. I don't see it there. Where did I put them? Surely you can't be serious. I need my shears. My Shirley shears. Huh? Where did I put them? All the creepers are going to despawn before I can find them. Nope, get out of there, piggy. You're supposed to be searching for stuff. Not jumping in the cart. It's not time to go for a ride yet. Let's see, here. Here we go. They're not destroyed yet. Good. Okay, so, 1 second. Whoop, got the notes up and everything. Okay, so, Hatters said to shear a creeper for a creeper oyster. Kurt Otto said, use shears on a creeper. And Dogminer said, hey, buddy, you sheared the creeper. It dropped something. You didn't get it. So we're going to go back and shear another one. See what happens. You guys hang out over there. I got a creeper I got to attack. If he hasn't despawned. There's one. I see you sneaking over there. Come on, you. We're going to make you cry. Whoop. Oh, you're crying now. What is this? You did drop something. Where's your buddy? He's over there, and we're safe from him. A creeper oyster. I just love how you can, like, you're crying. Tell me your sob story. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay, let's run over here. We want to see what in the world this thing is and what in the world you can use it for. So let's run over here. Nom, nom, nom. There we go. Now, can I hover over that and hit the letter U? Maybe I'm not allowed to. I'm sorry for asking. Did it happen? Nope, just a lightning bolt went off, but no mobs appeared over there. Okay, apparently we're not allowed to have nice things or hit the letter U. Let's see here. Creeper oyster. Can we eat it? A creeper head, a creeper oyster. Better with mods. But it didn't tell me anything I can use it for. Creeper stand. Maybe if I hover over and hit the letter U? No, that's not helping either. So I don't know what I can use this thing for. Oh, it looks like it's for food. Maybe we can eat it. Let's see here. Let's go to the Hunger Machine Plus. I know, I hear you. You want to sell me things, but we're not allowed. Is there stuff in there? Nope. Okay, come on, Piggy, get hungry. Get hungry. You know, I'm worried about. Am I going to eat this thing and is it going to be like, make me explosive? Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Let's do this. Let's go down in the mines where if we explode, it'll actually mean something. Right up in here in this spot. And let's... Uh-oh. Did it poison us? Poison and nourished. Oh, poison. Nourished is from something else. Okay, so it's poisonous. But other than that, who knows what it does? Maybe I can put in the comments below. I did what you said, but you didn't give me any further instructions. So that was kind of a bust. But Hatters had also said, use a water bladder to put water in a mixer and add 1 slat and 3 hide. I think he meant to say 1 salt and 3 hide. And you can also do stuff with resin. Maybe he meant the wooden basin, not a mixer. So let's try this. Not that. Yeah, I know you're thinking. I'm thinking too. A wooden mixer, is that it? A wooden basin. That's what it was. There we go. So what's this? We can make... Oh my gosh, there's 154 recipes. That's what it's for. So there's a bunch of different ways to make dough. Why is it like moving? Oh, it's animating. Gosh, there's an insane amount of recipes just to make dough. Is it showing me every single combination? We're only allowed to make dough in a wooden basin. That's insane. 60-something recipes just for dough. Okay, I'm gonna do this just for the sake of experiments. There we go. Salted hide. So raw hide and halite salt, rock salt. I think I found that somewhere in a water bucket, which we don't have a water bucket, but we do have the water bladder. But here's the thing. I haven't needed leather for a while. Mud clumps. Put dirt in there. See, here's the problem. I'm stuck with all these mud clumps. What's a recipe to use mud clumps on? There's rice dough. I don't know what you'd use rice dough for. Keep going. Unfamiliar item. I know everything's just so unfamiliar. Ooh, go back. Soaked mulberry bark. Okay, and a bunch of people are telling me keep the mulberries, so I bet that's going to be important. So more dough. They're really all about their dough, aren't they? So what was the one that I wasn't sure? The dirt clumps? Let's back it up. Back it up. Beep, beep. We got our backup alarm going. There, these stinking things right here, mud clumps. Hit the letter U. 4 of them makes wet mud. Now, I have tried doing that recipe, and it wouldn't give me wet mud. You know what? Maybe since we did an update, now it'll work. Or maybe it was those things, those terra clay clumps. Let's see here. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Bob the Builder would be so happy. Harvest from wet farmland, place in world to dry. What if I don't want it to dry, though? It's influenced by surroundings. What can we use wet mud for? A cable facade. Okay. I don't know what cables I would be using it for. Near a heat or light source and leave it to dry. To make dried mud. So we can make dried mud out of it, so we use dry mud for. Hit the letter U. A cable facade. But I guess we could also have wet mud and dry mud blocks, so that could give us a little bit more to build with. A little bit more decorative building blocks. That might be what that's for. But still, these terra clay clumps, I'm not really sure what to use them for. Smelting. Terra clay clumps can be smelted into terracotta bricks. On a hibachi grill? Okay, I didn't know I could make one of those. So what do we use these terracotta bricks for? I'm hitting the letter U and nothing's happening. I'm hitting the letter U and nothing's happening. Terracotta brick. Huh. So apparently maybe we'll be able to build something with it at some time. Excuse me. But for some reason right now we can't. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Boy, I had something caught in my throat. I should have got some water. But I didn't, so I make y'all pay by hearing moments of silence. Which is actually me hitting mute. Okay, so that mixer lets us do some cool stuff. Hatters also said, save the coal for coal-only recipes, Piggy. You can make charcoal by cooking up something. I think it was. So we'll have to do that. We'll have to remember that. Don't use up the coal. We're going to need that. Now, Car Auto had said use the shears on the creeper, but he also said use a trowel to get worms for the farm. We got that farm over there. Where in the world did I... You know what? I bet... Let's double check, because I don't know if I put the... I don't know if I put the garden trowel over here with this, but this would be a good spot for the garden trowel, wouldn't it? It would make sense. Yeah, there is no garden trowel. Let's just see if we can build another one. Because the other thing he said was sometimes you get flint out of dirt. Garden trowel. Okay, so you do use flint for it. A stick, flint, and dirt. It's weird, though, because it looks like it's made out of iron. They should have made that spade head look more like flint, in my opinion. So let's see here. We'll do that. And let's just click that and click that. There we go. Uh-huh. Now we got a garden trowel. I got to remember how to use it. Shift. Has a chance to drop bait by digging dirt. So let's do this. Where will be a safe place? Back over in here, because the sun looks like it wants to go down. And we don't want to ruin the path blocks unless we absolutely have to. So let's just do this. We'll stack up some. And then I think we just dig. We dig the dirt. Now it gave us 5 worms. Let's do this, because I didn't pay attention. We've got 48 pieces of dirt that we're starting with. Okay. So let's go back. Let's dig some more. Okay, it gave us back all the dirt, and we got the worms out of it. Who knew there were worms just hiding in blocks of dirt? So let's do this. Let's put the garden trowel back over here. And he also said, since you get flint, you can use it to keep it repaired. So let's see here. I didn't know that I could just repair my stuff. But maybe I can. We put that here. Nice. Now, does that mean that I could repair stone stuff like that? Let's find out. We'll put you here. And you... How come I can't right-click it? There we go. More worms. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I guess I'll eat more worms. There we go. So that's working out good. We got you. This is another weird thing I've noticed. Sometimes, for some reason, like items won't stack together. They start spreading out. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But let's see here. Let's get some stone. So we'll put a shovel here. So maybe it only works with flint. Maybe you can only repair stuff if it's a flint-like tool instead of stone. That might be the thing. Yeah, Dog Minard said the sheared creeper dropped something. We did that. Now, Magpie Tier said I could place dead bushes with jungle leaves over it to make a decorative-looking vineyard. And somebody else had mentioned something about a vineyard. I want to say that a vine trap, a bolt of vine? Okay. Thorny vine seeds. An unfamiliar item. And dung. Okay. Thorny vine seeds. I don't even know what that would be for. The only problem is I have not found a jungle biome, so I can't get jungle wood or jungle leaf blocks. And the stingy marketplace guy over here... Let's run over here and I'll show you who I'm talking about. If you're new to the series, maybe you don't know. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, that freaked me out. I'm looking up, the sky's blue, and I look over here and the sky's red. I'm like, guys, something bad's happening. But Mr. Weathered Salesman here will only sell stuff for gold. Gold ingots. Look at this. Other. Monolith stone. Okay, so he does sell it for monolith stone. I wish I could sell stuff back to him for gold ingots, but no. No, we're not allowed. We're not allowed. So those are all the comments that I have collected from episode 19, it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and go with those for this episode. But we've got some stuff we need to do. Now, I am going to go ahead and sleep once I can set my spawn, because I can't remember the last time I set my spawn. The other thing is... I want to go over here and look. We need to see how much PE we've got in this book. The potential energy, I think, is what it stood for. And we needed, I want to say, like 1,000 potential energy. You creeper! Oh, you're still crying. Okay, so you're fine. You could just hang out. Although, I wonder if you get electrocuted here, something bad happens. Let's see here. It's got 1,788 PE in it, so it's got a fair amount. I wonder if shearing him makes it where he can't despawn. He sure does want to be my friend, though. Oh, man, I love that. So you just hang out, Mr. Creeper. You just chill. We might come back another day and hang out with you again. Don't be so sad, okay? So let's run over here and hit L and go over to age 1. And what was it we were going to do? We need to use an Abyssalcraft ritual to create the Beneath Teleporter. Remember to have PE in your Necronomicon before starting a ritual. Place the Beneath Teleporter and enter the dimension. So this is going to be a whole new dimension that we've yet to see. So we need to figure out how to, let's see, Forbidden Knowledge Rituals, Information, Getting Started. In order to get started with rituals, you need to create the altar to perform them at. There's a total of 8 materials you can create your ritual altar from. Those are cobblestone, okay, all this stuff. The materials can only be used in their specific dimension. Cobblestone and dark cobblestone in the overworld. Abyssal cobble in the abyssal wasteland. Wait, the materials can only be used in their specific dimension. Does that mean since I'm in the overworld, I can only build with cobblestone and dark cobblestone? Or that building with cobblestone and dark cobblestone will only send me to that? Let's see. To create the altar, simply place the blocks in the above formation. Okay. Keep the colored area clear and shift right-click the center block with a Necronomicon. So it looks like if I place cobble in this configuration and then I shift right-click it with this book, it should, poof, turn all that into that. After that, you can start performing rituals. In order to perform a ritual, place objects on the pedestals and shift right-click the altar with a Necronomicon. Is this the altar or are these altars? I don't know. When performing, the pedestals project bits of their placed object towards the altar. Okay, so the center thing is the altar and these are pedestals. Rituals where you gain objects always end with a bolt of lightning striking the altar. Potential energy is required in order to perform rituals. Each ritual entry shows how much you need. Okay, let's see. How many more pages are this? An animal and sacrifices and all this stuff. No, I don't want to get into that. Getting started. Materials. The ritual altar is a main component in performing. And pedestals. Monolith stone is a material used to some extent with potential energy. Okay, so we've already done that. Special materials. An energy pedestal. I think we've made one of those. A monolith pillar. We have actually made that. We can't make this because I've yet to see. See, that's all unfamiliar items. Ritual charms. Sacrificial altar. Energy relay and collectors. I don't think we need any of that stuff. Stone. Let's see. So, is there something about rituals? Because we need the potential energy. Okay, we've read about that. Normal. A transmutation gem. Oblivion catalyst. Ritual fertility. It breeds nearby animals. Might also kill all of them if unlucky enough. Yikes. What a gamble. An antimatter eradication. A ritual charm. We don't need an overworld energy pedestal. The ritual of downpour. You can control the weather of the biome you're inside, provided it can rain there. If it's not raining, it will rain. If it's raining, it will start thundering. If it's thundering, the rain and thunder will cease. Okay. An energy container, an interdimensional cage, okay, overworld energy collector, a beneath portal creation ritual, dark oak fence, 1, 2, 3, wait, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of monolith stone, gunpowder, coal dust, a blank teleporter, okay, I think we can get the dark oak fence, and the demonic will should be easy to get, because we've got those little trap things. Okay, 17 of 19. A luminous crafting table. What does that do? Can only be performed in age 2, and the one is can only be performed in age 1. So we might need to make one of those before we leave age 1. Let's see here. What is that? A reinforced slate. I wouldn't even begin to know. Aquamarine. Marble cracked. You have to use chisel. Here's another thing. I keep seeing stuff with chisel. I was under the impression that I need a piece of iron to make a chisel. A chisel. See, a piece of iron there, but what is this? A stone chisel. I could make a stone chisel. But that works for chisel and bits, doesn't it? Does it, or will it work for that as well? Let's see here. Let's get distracted, shall we? Let's run over here and get a piece of stone. Hello, crying creeper. You must not despawn. I don't know if it's cobblestone or regular stone, so we'll do one of each and just see what happens. That apparently doesn't want to work. Does that work? A stone club? Break blocks and skulls. No, that doesn't work. So why is this a panel? Chisel accepts any cobblestone? Maybe it's a specific, it has to be set like that. Okay, so now what does this do? A stone chisel, single bit. Yeah, this is a chisel and bits setup. See how it's showing me like a little square and stuff? Wow. Oh, this is a dangerous tool. I could spend days playing with a chisel and bits chisel. We're going to put that there for now because that's going to be dangerous. We'll also get this because I do need to make a fence gate. So let's see here. It's wood on each side and sticks down the middle. No, that's a fence. I always get them backwards for some reason. Okay, so we'll do that, that, and that. That's going to give us the gate. And then we can put... I'm going to put the wood over here for now. You guys stay there. We might come back later and need you for something. So I've got... Where did I put the monolith stone? Junk spread out everywhere. I tell you what, there is monolith stone. There's a dark oak fence. So let's see. What else? Oh, that was crazy. It timed perfectly with when I clicked it. So let's do this. We need to get cobblestone. Okay, we need to go back over here for the cobblestone. And I think for now I'm going to put this stuff out there in that field. One, I don't know if I want to keep it. I might end up tearing it all down eventually. But two, just in case something really bad happens, I'm not so certain I want it to be right at the chateau. I'll put it right over here. Oh, that stuff will slow me down. Slow me down. Oh, we don't want to break that ore sample. That might mean something eventually. So let's just clear out an area so we can see what in the world we're doing. Pick all this stuff up. We don't want to leave our messes. I know pigs love messes, but we don't want to leave them at this juncture. So let's do that. That's supposed to take us all the way back, isn't it? Forbidden knowledge, rituals, information, getting started. Okay, here we go. This is what we need. So a block in the center, and then 1, 2 for a plus, and then a diagonal. So let's see if I can remember that. You get out of here. So block in the center, and then 1, 2, and that. 1, 2, that. 1, 2, that. 1, 2, that. And then is it this for the diagonals? I think that's it. Oh my gosh, what happened? I'm stuck. I don't want to be here. What was that about? That was craziness. Okay, so right-click it? No. Okay, sir. I'm trying to work here, and you're messing with me. You go away now. Thank you very much. So let's see here. Do I squat and right-click? Oh! Yeah, that's not nefarious at all. Not at all, I tell you. Okay, so we've got this thing built. Let's run back inside and see if we can collect all the goods and items for it. Maybe we can get this this beneath teleporter dimension thing to open up. Whoop! So let's see here. Back up from there. Normal. And my gosh, I think it was almost near the end, wasn't it? No relays. monolith stone, blank teleporter. Let's see what we need to make that. There we go. Hit the right button. Back it up. Blank. A blank rune, a blank slate, a blank upward. There we go. Teleport. Oh my gosh. What in the world is all this stuff? Man, this is going to be a multi-episode. Block of coal. Look at that. That's what everybody's been warning me about. Piggy, don't use it. You'll need the block of coal, buddy. An apprentice blood orb. Okay, so I know we can make a block of copper, a block of bronze, and a block of tin, I think. What do we got here? Tin, copper, corallium. Does the corallium gems is what you need to make the orb? I think it was. Let's see. What was that? We do 3 of those to get that. And then do that. Nope, wait, we need the granite. That's what it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll do that. And that should let us make a corallium or infused stone. There we go. So we'll cook that, and that'll give us another pearl. Boy, it's a good thing I found all that stuff. Let's go ahead and sleep. We don't want the night to mess with us, just in case we got to run out and find some more ingredients. Probably have to go looking for coal. I don't know if I marked it on my atlas or not. Let's see. What else? So we got the pearl making black dye powder. We need 2 of those. That comes from an unfamiliar item. An unfamiliar item. Really? Let's back up. Black dye powder. Hit the letter U and see what happens. No. Let's see here. From millstone. What can we... Ooh, ink sacks will give us 2 black dye powder. So that'll work. So we need 2 there. And did we need others for the coal dust and gunpowder? Okay, so where did I put the ink sacks? That's going to be... Here we go. Awesome. He can remember. He can be taught. So we'll pop that in there. Hunger machine at the ready. And make ourselves some black dye powder here. Man, I had no idea it was going to take this much stuff just to make this one thing. This whole episode's going to be about just trying to make that stinking thing. I can't even think now. Teleporter. So let's do this. So we're going to do that and that. I think the pearl should be ready about now. Okay, you come with me. We're going to corral the pearl. Corallium. And I'm going to, let's see, where was it here? We'll go and put that back. Okay, we do need to get a demonic will. I know that much. A beneath teleport. This is another thing that's been showing up. Aroma backup. It's a backup of the world, and I can't figure out how to make that text go away. It's kind of annoying at times. Let's see here. A blank. So we've got that line done. We need a block of copper, a block of bronze, and a block of tin. So I know I have tin. We can do that. No, back out. Back out. A block of copper and a block of tin. Huh, yeah, I gotta remember. Which one was the one that we had to make as an alloy? Let's see, tin. A tin ingot gets molten. Maybe it was copper. Copper grit. No, let's see. A copper ingot comes from a block of copper. That gets smelted as well. I can't remember which of the 2. Oh, you know what? What is this? Copper cluster. Okay, so copper and tin. So I think it's bronze. Let's see, copper. Okay, so I'm losing my brain here. So let's back up. It was a blank teleporter. We have tin. Bronze, I believe, is what you have to... Yeah, there we go, the alloy kiln. And that needs copper and tin to make that. So we're going to have to go hunting a little bit for some alloys to go ahead and make those blocks. Also need to go searching for blocks of coal. So what is this? A blood altar will turn a block of redstone into an apprentice blood orb. But it says it's unfamiliar. Oh no, I have to make another corallium pearl? So I have to go find corallium as well. Man, so there's going to be a whole bunch of searching just to make that stinking, this part right here. Okay, so let's see if we can gather up the rest of the stuff. Gunpowder, monolith stone, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's do this. Let's draw. We're going to do this as one piece, and we'll draw this right here. So where did I put the monolith stone? There's that and that. So we're going to have a demonic will at 12 o'clock, a dark oak fence diagonal, and a monolith stone to the side. So let's do this. A monolith stone to the side. That will be the diagonal. Okay. And then 1, 2 monolith stones over here. So we'll put the will right here, 2 stones right there. And a monolith stone at the base. Just like that. Okay, so we've got those components. So we need to get a will. A last will and testament. So let's run over here. Oh, I should have done this with the creeper we blew up. Huh. Great. And it's I slept the night away. So we're okay, so we're going to be out on that. I know I've got gunpowder laying around here. Let's see. Is there some gunpowder in here? No, but we can go ahead and cook up this tin for sure because that's going to need to be smelted. Anything in here? What are you? Charcoal. I need to make some more charcoal too. So we'll cook that up. Ooh, nice! We have some bronze already. That's going to help. And let's go ahead and get the copper going as well. Get that stuff cooked up. So where did I put gunpowder? Gunpowder, where are you? There we go. So we've got that. And where does that go? Bottom left. So that can go right there. That should work. And right here was coal dust. Do I have any more coal, or did we use it all up and everybody threw a fit and I just ignored them? I played the finger in the ears guy again. Let's see here. That, nope. So we'll probably have to go find coal just so we can do this. Low grade charcoal, no. No. Ooh, there's my backpack. What's in here? Right click. Oh yeah, all this crazy looking stuff. And was I supposed to right click? Oh, there we go. So what do you do there? I can interface with it and then break it. Oh, that is so cool. So we'll leave the backpack there so we don't forget about it. So is there anywhere else? I think that's all the storage that I have. And there's no coal in here. Okay. So it looks like we're a little stuck. We're going to have to get some more materials for the blank teleporter. I've got to capture demonic will. I've got to get a bunch of coal. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because the episode is getting pretty close to where the amount of time that's running would be the time that should run. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a quick edit. I'm going to go do a bunch of mining. Let's check the atlas. Where's it at? There we go. Right click it. The chateau. What do we got here? Azurite, malachite, azurite. Coal. There. Oh, nice. There's some coal up there. There's some cassiterite, tealite. So what I have to do is just remember which one of these bones. Okay, look at the bones. I need to remember which one of these is going to give me tin and which one is going to give me copper so that we can make bronze as well. And I also need to take materials to make myself a totem so I can mine stuff really quick. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. I'm going to go off on a little mining session, gather up a bunch of materials, and come back over here so we can get all this stuff smelted. And then I'll meet you back over here where we should be able to go ahead and get this stuff. You come here, because apparently you can't all cook together. I'll put you here. But I'll meet you back over here, and hopefully we can get this thing constructed and at least figure out what in the world is this beneath thing. Alright everybody, I am back, and I have got some stuff. I went ahead and found some more corallium. It was down in the mines, right over in that general direction. There was that underground biome looking thing that we had found in a previous episode, and that's where the corallium gems were at. So I went in and gathered up a bunch of those. But I've also made a bronze block and a block of copper. Now, the way that we did the bronze block was that I put some tin and some copper in here, and it turned it into ingots. Where did I put those? Copper, bronze ingot, okay? And so at first I'm like, well, great. How the heck do we make a bronze block? And this is what gets a little frustrating to me, okay? So metal press, we don't have that. I don't have an actual chisel. I've got that stone chisel, but that's for chiseling bits. And then for casting. So I thought about this for a second. Maybe if we could make molten bronze, we could turn it into a block. So I did a little test, and I stuck a bronze ingot in here. Now, I'm not going to do it because it'll waste the fuel, but it'll actually melt down the ingots. So I melted down 9 ingots and turned it into that block. So that's how we got that. What is this? Sulfur dust? Where'd that come from? I have no idea where I got that from. Okay, maybe killing one of those creepers or something. Oh my gosh. So, a corallium pearl. This, I think, is what we're supposed to do. Is put the corallium pearl right here. And is it supposed to work? The problem is, it doesn't show you any progress, so I don't know if it's working or not. We'll let that run for just a second. So, apprentice blood orb stores raw life essence. LP 5,000. LP 5,000. Life points. 5,000 life points. It looked like the fluid was going down, didn't it? I don't know if that's got 5,000 life points in there or not. That's... Huh. So where did I put... What was it called? A sacrificial dagger? This thing. Come here, you. Just a prick of the finger will suffice. Now, what is it? Right click? Yeah. And there it goes. Now it's adding... I'm almost like half tempted to just sit here, dump all my stuff, and just like do that and respawn and do it and respawn over and over again instead of having to worry about food. Maybe it's slow going. I don't know. Now here's the other weird thing that's going on, okay? I had the backpack here, right? I don't know where in the world the backpack went. I had it. And now I can't find it. And I'm kind of worried because it had some really cool stuff in it. I'm almost sitting there going, did I break the backpack? Did it fall on the ground? Did I not pick it up? And did it end up despawning? See, I don't know where the backpack is. It's like it just up and disappeared. That stinks. Not only do I have to make another backpack, but oh man. I'll have to go back and watch the previous clip that we just recorded together to see, was there somewhere... No, it's not there. There's plenty of... Not there? I don't know where else it could be. It's not there. Didn't put it in the furnace. Hey, Choppin', do you have any idea where we put our backpack? We found a really cool use for it and placed it on the ground, and now it's up and disappeared. Yeah, exactly. I'm sitting there going, what could have happened? Nature's Compass, could you find the backpack for us? I don't know. But this thing is still sitting there. Am I doing it right? That would be the other question. It looks like it's filling that up. It's pretty close to full. Now, how... It's got 1800 PE on it now. I thought it had less than that when we started. Maybe it's got some on it because when I was standing over there near that pillar. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Okay, so... Okay, I was just checking to see if that level was going down or not. Okay, so Apprentice Orb goes on a blood altar with... Wait, Tier 2. What does Tier 2 mean? Is there a Tier 2 blood altar? Uh-oh. Let's see. A little bit more. It looks like it's close to full. I wonder how much, Oh my gosh, my brain is seriously shutting down. I apologize for that. Let's see here. Let's go back. Okay, so consumption is 5 LPT, drain 5 LPT. I don't know what that means. but a blood altar, a tier 2 blood altar. So let's do this. Let's check the book and see what it has to say. Go all the way back to the beginning. We know what the book is. Obtaining knowledge. Glyphs, information you can't comprehend appears in glyphs. Yeah, we've seen a lot of that going on. How do you back out of this? There we go. Forbidden knowledge, Abyssalcraft. The overworld. Materials, progression, entities, armor, and tools. What? I don't know how to use that. You need stage 2 first. Uh-oh. So there's different stages. Special materials. And we've seen that before. We've seen a shadow gem. Okay, so that's not showing us anything. Materials. Abyssal Night is a new ore found in Darklands biomes. I don't think we've gotten to that yet. Dark Stone. Okay, we found Corallium. Darklands Oak. Niter is a new ore found randomly in the overworld. You can use it to make gunpowder. Liquid antimatter. Uh-oh, so we're kind of stuck now. Why are you not going to work? How did they expect you to make this with a tier 2 setup? A tier 2 blood altar. Maybe this. Was it this book? I bet it was. Everybody's freaking out. The blood altar. Look at that. Yep. Okay. It has a default capacity of 10,000. Every 20 ticks by default, the LP in the input tank will transfer 20. And the LP in the main... oh, this is tanks and stuff. Okay, I don't know what that means. So let's back up here. Not the blood altar. The architect. Arcane Ash introduction. Oh, it's like a little story. Fast miner array. Okay. The blood altar. A weak blood orb. So what is the thing that we're trying to make? That might be a clue. An apprentice blood orb. Let's see if that's in here. A weak blood orb. What good is any mage without a power source? A blood orb is a device that consumes physical LP and transfers it into the owner's soul network. Although not a battery itself, it does act as a conduit in order to fill up the power reserves of the blood mage. Weak blood orb. A blood orb can only be filled by its tier of altar or higher. This means that if you have a tier 3 orb, it has to be filled in an altar that's greater than tier 3. A simple tier 1 altar would not do in this situation. So apparently there's different tiers of blood altars. So let's back up. Blood. I don't even see it. Okay, altar. Blank runes. How do you make higher tiers? Is that in here? Basics. No. Crusher. Like Wesley Crusher? The architect. Upgrading your altar. Right there in front of us. Oh my gosh. A blank rune. Wait a minute. Sitting there showing us stuff that we can't even use. A blank slate. Shaped crafting. As you go through the mod, you'll slowly learn that the humble blood altar before you is not powerful enough for you to fulfill your true ambitions. By placing special blocks, known as blood runes, around the altar, you're able to expand the altar's strength significantly, unlocking higher tiers of recipes as well as allowing you to augment the abilities of the altar. To upgrade the altar to its second tier, you need to place 8 blood runes around the altar and 1 level lower. If you're confused about the precise configuration, the item Inspectorus Scandalum can tell you the precise placement for the blocks required for the next tier. Although a blank rune is fine, electric, is fine for simply getting your altar upgraded and running to a higher tier, it is advantageous to use upgrade runes for your altar. Okay, wait. The only exception to this tier 2 cannot use the corner runes is upgrade runes. Okay, so blank runes. A blank rune, speed. So this. Crag rock. Okay, stone, blank slates, and a weak blood orb. Okay, so let's do this. First thing we need to do is go ahead and get you out of there. So it's going to be a very long episode now, because we got some more crazy stuff to build. So a blank slate is a tier 1, needs 1,000 LP, 1 piece of stone. So, okay, we can do that because I have stone laying about. So let's run over here and grab stone, and we'll get that started. I know that I've got some, what is it called, LP? Life points? We know that we've got some of that in there, so there's 2 of those. Wait, let's take a bunch. Because I think I need, what was it, 8 of these blank stones? And you need 2 per, so that's 16 in total for that. Eat them berries. Alright, so let's see here. Can we stack these? Nope, you can only do 1 at a time. Okay, so while that makes a blank slate, regular stone, so we can do that, and the blank slates, okay. Wait, did I see it change already? Oh, nice. That was pretty quick. Okay. So we'll keep doing that. And let's see here. The weak blood orb. Wait a minute. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't have any diamonds. What else we got? Coagulated blood. How do you make coagulated blood? Blood slime block or a congealed blood slime block. Crafting or casting? Congealed blood slime block is from coagulated blood. How in the world do you make that? Great. So I have to keep swapping this out. Do I have to pick that up with an empty hand every time? Okay, that'll work. So let's see here. Sanguine, sanctinine, weak blood orb. How do you make coagulated blood? Let's do this. Let's congealed blood, coagulated blood, blood channel, all this different blood stuff. Let's do a U. That makes a slime block. Crafting. But this is just going to show us the stuff to make it with, right? Yeah. It's not actually going to show us the recipe how to make it. A weak blood orb, bloodwood leaves, bloodwood sapling, bloodwood. But I don't see any of this stuff laying about. A blank slate, a bucket of blood, a blood orchid. Huh. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's click that. Stage 1. No, we know how to do that. We know how to make a crafting bench. Alrighty, so I tell you what we're going to do. I'm probably going to do one more edit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start working on making all these parts. I'm going to do a little research and figure out how do you make this coagulated blood. See if I can figure it out. I'll bring you back and show you how I figured it out, and then we'll go ahead and get this thing done, because the episode's going to just run forever if we don't, and it's not going to feel like we accomplished anything, okay? So I'll meet you right here in just a moment. Alright everybody, I have figured out a few things. Now I had to go watch a video and some other stuff and just study up on this, because I cannot find anywhere where this just like blatantly tells you how to do this, okay? But here's what we got going on. You put rotted flesh in here. And, uh-oh, rotted flesh freezes the game. Rotted flesh cooks down to blood, and then you pour it out and it turns into a congealed blood block. And then that breaks down into 4 pieces of coagulated blood. You can put one of those on this blood altar, and it will give you a weak blood orb. Now, I was worried I was going to need one of these for each blank rune that I had to build, but for some reason, this thing is letting me reuse it. See how it gets left behind? So we got 6, 7. I think I made enough of those little rune things. Okay, 8. There we go. So we've got 8. Now, it said to go surround it and to go 1 block lower. So I think what that means is they want us to do like this. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that make it a level 2? I don't know. Let's check and see. So the blood altar. Where did I see it? There are 2 main uses. 2 different... Wait, okay, no. Weak blood orb. Huh. So maybe this is already a level 2. Is that how this works? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know if that's filling that up or not. So what was it that we were needing to build from here? It was, oh, yeah. You need to see something. You probably already did. You probably screamed at the screen. Look at what Piggy has on his back. I don't even know how in the world this happened, but somehow now I can wear the backpack. So that's where it went. It didn't disappear. I'm wearing it. I was like, really? I can't believe I did that. Okay. Okay, so we're trying to make this blank thing, right? This blank teleporter. We're trying to make an apprentice orb. That needs a corallium pearl. That's what it is. So if we place the corallium pearl here and we see red... Yes! It's working! Awesome. So let's just eat some more food, because I don't know if we've got enough blood stuff in there for that to work. Do we have enough pig blood? I don't know. And it does take a moment for it to... Now the one thing I've noticed is if it runs out of blood, you get this little smoke stuff come up like it's a fail. I think you can keep adding blood to it and it'll work. See, there it goes. And see, there's the smoke. 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think you can add more to it and it'll work, but it's like you have to add a little bit more than maybe you should have in the first place. Probably should have gotten some food with higher saturation or something like that. Or maybe as long as the smoke is going on, it means you have a chance to try and finish it off. Wow, that thing really goes through stuff fast, doesn't it? I don't remember how much it said it needed. I think it's 200 that you output per heart. Oh, I'm sitting here holding the button like I should be eating, but I was hovering over the gunpowder. I'm like, what in the world's going on, Piggy? Yeah, I'm a little tired. I'm not as sharp as I could be. Apparently this little dagger is, though. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Half a heart. We'll live dangerous. Now, over and over again, while I've been over here, I keep getting lightning bolts in the sky from that stinking setup that's over there. Tell you what, let's see. Do we have any other foods in here that would give us like a really good saturation? I probably should have done something. There it goes. Now that level's going up fast. I should have done something where I probably worked my hearts up and my nutrition levels really high. That probably would have been the better way to go. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be considered 2,000, I think. If it's 200 per. Come on now. You can convert. No one's gonna complain. Man, oh man. This is gonna take forever. And it's smoky. It's got that smoky flavor now. Come on, just a little bit. No, don't freeze up on me. I should be over there working that little mechanism to make me hungry. There we go. Now that I saw that nutrition finally go up high enough. There may be one more edit right here while we try to get this thing to do. There we go. That took a little bit of work, and it took something else. I got to a point where I got impatient. I just kept stabbing myself, and when I die, I throw the compass on the ground, go over there and do it again. Because I was going through food like crazy. So we've got the apprentice blood orb finally. Boy, I'll be glad when we're done with this. Swap over to this. What are we missing? We're missing everything. Apparently, nope. Apparently all the stuff is right here. I think we've got everything to make this finally. So let's right-click. Let's do that. Yes. Awesome. We've got the... You gotta be kidding me. I went through all that work and now it stays behind as well? Well, fine. So blank teleporter goes in the middle, and then we need coal dust, I think it was, right there. So a piece of coal. Let's see how to make coal dust first, shall we? Before I go through all this and then end up doing it wrong. So coal. Oh man, there's all kinds of crazy charcoal block stuff we can do. Bio coal. Crushed coal, coal dust. A piece of coal in a millstone, okay? I was going to give it to chopping, but we'll do that over here. We'll have to do it ourselves. If you want coal dust made right, you got to do it yourself. So now I'm chopping. So that's 3, 4. This should be the 5th one. There we go. Coal dust. Awesome. So let's double check. That should be that. So let's see here. Nurker. It looks like we've got everything. I think that's right. And then required energy. I think what we do is we right-click this with the Necronomicon, and it's supposed to go ahead and make everything happen, right? My soul became way too weak. I couldn't take it anymore, and I ended up passing out. Let's stuff our face. There we go. Get all this stuff out of here. And let's see. Can we carry everything? I'm going to dump some of this junk because I don't need it. We'll get rid of that. That will come back for you later. We're done mining for now. Mystery meat from Piggy. Dying so much. Yeah, if you ever need free food, just die next to your bed over and over again. You get a bunch of mystery meat. Okay, let's see here. So it was dark for a little while, so I'm kind of concerned that there might be bad guys floating around out here. Ooh, look at the bones. You come with me, please. Thank you very much. Hopefully no more lightning bolts strike out here. I don't need to get my face lit up. I see a creeper over there, but I think we're safe. You stay over there, sir. So this, I don't know if there's a specific like north, south, east, west to the way that it's set. But we're going to assume that this is north. The sun rises in the east, sets in the west, and that is north. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. I'm just going to go ahead and act like that's the way it should be. So I think, yeah, we right-click that. So dark oak fence, a blank teleporter in the middle. That's a blank teleporter, so we'll put that in the middle. The dark oak fence. I think what I'm going to do is do everything but the monolith stone, and then we can fill in the monolith stone. So at the gunpowder and then coal dust. Whoa, that reaches pretty far. Okay, so that's coal dust. And, oh my gosh, left the gunpowder. And the creeper disappeared. We could have killed it to get gunpowder. So you just stay shut. Sorry for the length of this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope so. All this experiments and other experiments. That's what happened. I dumped it in there. Come with me, gunpowder. We have a use for you. We actually have a use for gunpowder. So we'll close that. Hop over here. Hop, skip, and a jump. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 monolith stones. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4 monolith stones. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this has got over 1,000. So let's see here. Do we right click? Whoa. Yeah, right. Oh, and light me on fire. There we go. Boop. So we got a beneath teleporter. Okay. All right. All that work to get a stinking beneath teleporter. That was weird. That was really weird. I don't know about all that mess. Okay, so with this, didn't we get an achievement for that? An advancement? Remember to have P in your Necronomicon before starting a ritual. Place a beneath teleporter and enter the dimension. Okay. You know what? I'm going to set this out here. Like everything else in this stinking mod, we're going to stick it out here because one, it's just an abomination. We don't want it near us. But two, who knows what bad stuff could happen. What are you? As you're right. You stay right there. We might need you later. Oh, gosh, there's all these samples over here. Okay, so let's see here. We'll stick this right here. How do you enter it? I'm squatting. That doesn't do anything. Right-clicking doesn't do anything. Okay, that makes no sense. So we're going to leave this on a cliffhanger. I tell you what, we're going to leave this on a big old cliffhanger, okay? Between episodes, I'm going to... Uh-oh, now we can't eat. We broke something in the game. But between episodes, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to get this beneath teleporter to work. Uh-oh. I think it worked. I think that's why everything was freezing. We made it to the beneath. There's really bad noises. What in the world? Oh my gosh, it's all the falling, all the falling gravel. Is it going to fall and smack me? What's going on here? Why am I getting hurt? This is crazy. Does it just rain gravel here? Or I guess we're watching the world, like, generate. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh, that's so cool. It's like stalactites. I hope y'all can see this because it's kind of dark on screen. And there are bad guys. Great. So, yeah, so much for a spoiler. Look, we've made it to the beneath. So I'm just going to hop back over to the overworld so that I can be safe and sound. And we might explore this next episode. But if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. And if you want to see more like these as I release them, don't forget to subscribe. That way you can get notified by clicking that bell icon. You can get notified every single time that an episode comes out. But this has been Piggy. I am stuck in another dimension. And I hope to see you next time.